So I got the fire going. I had the fire going last night. Yeah, nice and warm. Heats up the house nicely. Haven't had it on for a week though because it's been too warm. If it gets above 40, 45 degrees, 50 degrees at most, you don't want that running because it goes right up through the ducts and right up into the house and gets overheated. But today's project, I split wood yesterday. That's the blower coming on right there. What do you want? So this is our wood room. I've got the garage door open. But this is our wood room. And Mo wants to play. Ready? See ya. So this is how much wood is left. I'm gonna come over here and I'll show you. I started off with the whole room full. So I've just started restacking from here to there because I want to move the dry wood over towards the door. So I had 3 rows right there, another 2 full rows right there, all of them that high at least. And then we had another row on this side of this pile right here. It's kind of hard to see with this camera, but that's how much wood we've used over the winter. So I've been splitting wood because I need to get it out of the way, and I want to bring it in. But to bring it in, I need to move the dry wood over to where you get the new wood next year, even though we may not be here next year. But that's the project for this morning, clean this room up. I thought when I did this, we're getting some questions about, have we moved yet? And the answer to that is no, we have not moved. We have this house and about 70 acres of property. And we've shown it a lot, but nobody's paid an offer. And I think there's several reasons for that. One of them is that this is a very unique piece of property. And in the last 2 years, if you watched our videos, we've made it into a kind of off-grid, in case something happens, be more self-reliant kind of place. Which I think there's a big call for. A lot of people want that. But the issue is that I think, and I may be wrong, put the comments if you think I'm wrong, I think the people who are thinking that way may not have the amount of money, because this is an expensive property. Talking about almost $1 million for 75 acres on a house like this with all the stuff we have in it. That's a lot of money. I understand that. So, of course, we've worked very hard for that, but be as it may. So it's going to take the exact right person to come along that wants this, who is looking for this, and who also has the funds to do it. So we just, I'm not worried about it. We just continue on. I mean, we got a beautiful piece of property. Why are we leaving? We're leaving because the property we found in West Virginia is a little bit more suited to what we want. We can spread out a little bit. Ryan can do some of the things he wants. And it's a little further off grid, which is, I know it sounds crazy, but we like that. I'm not sure what's going to happen here in the world today. Maybe getting old and senile and crazy, but I also don't think, I think that the way we're going today is not good at all for us as a people and us as a country. And I think that we've become way too lazy and way too reliant on things, on grocery stores, and calling somebody else and having them come do stuff for us. I think way too many people work in offices and don't have any skills whatsoever, the kind that my generation grew up with. How to fix things, how to fix your own car, fix your own stuff. I think up there we can do a little bit more of that and get a little bit more off-grid. That's the plan. Anyway, I guess I need to get this going instead of yakking. Get this all cleaned up, restacked. But if you have questions about that, or if you wonder about that, put a comment down below and I'll try to answer it. Wood heat sure is nice though. Nice and warm. Keeps the whole house much more evenly heated than the propane does. And what does this cost me? The money for a chainsaw, the fuel to run the chainsaw, and I don't mind the effort. Actually, I enjoy it. As you get older, I'm 69 this year. As you get older, your body starts telling you the things you did to it. Like I played rugby for, how long did I play? I played till, last game was when I was 45, but I played till I was 30 anyway, so I played about 15 years. And I got hurt a couple of times, you know, and ate some bruises and broken noses and stuff like that, and other things I've done. I'm paying for it because your body gets arthritis and sore joints and stuff like that. So that's kind of what the carnivore diet's part of that. I'm actually feeling much better because of that. And it's stuff like this that I enjoy doing anyway. I enjoy working with my hands, and it keeps me moving, gives me exercise, puts me outside, where I love to be outside. Don't we, Mo? We love to be outside. And I like to be doing stuff. I hate to be sitting. I don't like TV. I'm not real fond of movies, or I don't like being entertained, I guess. If there's going to be anything entertaining doing, I want to do it. So that's my answer to people who say, oh, it's too much work. I'd rather let the power company heat my house. Well, that's fine until the power company one day doesn't, for whatever reason. Either that they can't, or they won't, or they're told not to because you're a bad guy because of something, or whatever. Who knows? I'd rather not trust somebody else to do those things, because one day they might not. And I don't want to be caught in that position. Tell you what, I'd hate to be living in a city right now. Actually, anytime, but right now, especially with all the craziness going on, illegals, criminals, crazy people, drugs. Someday, what's going to happen, I think, is that all the free stuff the government gives, they're not going to be able to do that forever. There's just no way. There's no way. So if you're thinking you're going to get some of that, good luck with that. How can it last? So let's take it to the next step. Say it doesn't last. And one day they cut it off. And all those people who had been, for generations, their parents and the parents before them, way back into the 60s, have been depending on the government for food and shelter and phones and insurance, health care, all of it. One day they go, sorry, we can't do that anymore. What are those people going to do?
Howdy.
Hey. Well, say goodbye.
Bye.
We're having a little heart-to-heart talk.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. And I want my kids to be safe. So I teach them the same thing. Rely on yourself. Build a group of people around you who can help you, support you. You can help them, they can help you. It's called neighbors. So being neighbors. Do that kind of stuff. And while I'm at it, one more thing I wanted to talk about. I watched the video, the young woman talking about how she was almost crying, talking about how she had worked so hard for the last 4 years, busted her ass, she said, to get a college degree. She comes out of college and she's complaining because she can't find a job that gives her enough money to buy a house so she can be happy. That's exactly what she said. She needed a house so she could be happy. So if you have watched any of my videos, or our videos, about be-do have, so here's a woman who thinks because she went to college and spent all that money, and it's a lot of money to go to college. Neither one of my boys went to college. I never went to college. I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying know why you're going before you go. But now she's in debt to college, and she's not going to be happy. See, the problem is not that she can't get a job. The problem is not that she went to college. The problem is she thinks a house is going to make her happy. If I gave her a house, and it was paid for, you think she'd be happy? You think that would make her happy? Well, Let me give you a clue. It won't. This makes me happy. Isn't that funny? Stacking firewood makes me happy. Actually, I'm just happy. I am very blessed. God has blessed me amazingly. Doesn't get much better than that. So I want that for you. If you got any questions, put them in the comments. So we got, that's clean, right? Ready for new wood. So spring's coming. Man, I love to see it. Of course, the first thing that comes is the daylilies. They're all popping up. The wild rose is starting popping out with leaves. That's kind of cool. I'm ready for that. So, you know, by another month or so, we'll have all kinds of stuff coming up in here. Grass is starting to grow. Oh, those are coming out too. I don't know what those are, but they get big. Well, another month or so, there'll be lots of stuff growing in here. And this is just the end of February. And I hope the fig tree comes back. I was kind of brutal to it the last 2 years, but I didn't touch it last year, so hopefully it'll be better. I got all these extra boxes down here from where I was. We're gonna burn those. What you doing, chicken? Goldie's roosting. Okay, not roosting, laying. Need some eggs. Ate the last egg this morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. We'll start moving wood around, go get the skid steer, get the house ready for another showing tomorrow.